Hey everyone, Alex Leitelander here. We're in our mid-season hiatus, so I thought you might enjoy hearing the first episodes of the shows we've done crossovers with for the first half of Season 5. Jason Cawfield, known as the Global Tinker, has been imprisoned in the Confederacy Supermax Prison for a crime he claims he didn't commit. He's a tinker, a biohacker, and a part of Tinker International, which is a volunteer organization that's now associated with biowarfare. Here's the first episode of The Glass Appeal.
The wealth gap in the fractured United States is horrible. The rich have access to everything, including new life-saving procedures, while the poor are stuck with age-old fixes. That's where we come in, the Tinkers. What we do isn't for ourselves, it's for those less fortunate and the betterment of humanity.
Breaking news! This just in! The bioterrorist that was wreaking havoc overseas has been transferred to the Tinker section of the Confederacy Penitentiary Supermax Prison. He was released into their custody a few weeks ago, but the information of his transfer was just released. That's it for now. We'll update y'all more when we have more information.
Do you consent to being recorded at all times during your visit?
Even during my visitation?
There are no audio recording devices placed within the visitation rooms. If you agree to these terms, please sign here.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Follow me.
So,
what is it?
What's it like being a prison guard to Tinkers?
That is none of your concern.
Gotcha.
We've arrived.
Thanks. How much time do we have?
Just keep it short. I'll be back shortly.
Real keeper, that one.
Hey.
Is that all you've got to say?
How are you doing?
You know exactly what I mean, damn it. No, I don't mean, how are you? I want to know why. Why'd you lie?
Lie? About what?
Are you serious right now?
Brian, what are you talking about?
Just think for a sec. Where are you right now?
Are we really doing this right now? You see exactly where I am.
Just humor me.
Prison.
Good. Now, why are you here?
I'm here as an example. I'm here for a crime I didn't commit.
Jason, you've been locked up for months, and you still think you're innocent.
Not think. No, I know I'm innocent. Is that why you're here? You're here to criticize me?
No. I'm here to know why my damn friend lied to me for years.
I never lied to you. I never told you I was a tinker.
And that makes it better? Do you know what it was like to hear about one of the biggest terrorist cases ever, perpetrated by a tinker? Man, you don't know how happy I was hearing that the government finally got one of them. It proved that the Tinkers were capable of biowarfare. However, the person I just cheered going to prison was actually my friend. One of the closest friends I had, no less.
Brian,
No. I don't care what you have to say. You don't get to say anything to me right now.
You don't understand.
Understand what? You don't understand how it felt to be betrayed by someone you've grown up with. You were going to be my best man. You know that? Are you gonna say something?
Oh, I can talk now? You want to hear what I have to say?
Jay, I'm being serious here.
I am too. I never wanted you to find out about it this way. Honestly, I didn't want you to find out at all.
So what? You were just never gonna tell me? You were just going to let me believe that everything was alright while you did whatever it is you do?
Whatever it is that I do? What the hell does that mean? Everything was fine between us. The only thing that changed was that you learned that I was a tinker.
And you don't think that that's enough? You can't think that everything can go back to being normal between us, right? Let's not forget the fact that you're now in jail. Don't forget about that, Mr. I'm innocent.
You can't actually think that I did it, can you? Like, do you really believe that I'm capable of doing the things they said?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I don't know you anymore.
Really? That's it? That's how you answer? I don't know? Fuck that.
What else do you want me to say?
I can't tell you what to say, but I can ask you to believe me.
So you didn't go abroad with Tinkers International?
I didn't do it. You're not getting what... I did go abroad with Tint, but...
But what? You were with them. I don't need to say anything else.
Okay. Yes, I was with them, and I did go abroad. But it was to help those in need.
You went to help people? Really? Is that what you call what happened in all those countries that you visited? Helping? Wow. The meaning of the word must have changed since the last time I used it.
Can you listen to me? I already said that I did go abroad with them, but I didn't join in on any of the crimes they committed.
You expect me to believe that you lived and traveled with these guys and didn't know anything?
It's not that simple. You can't imagine how many people I was able to...
I don't care how many people you were able to save. What I care about is the fact that you were with them and didn't do anything to stop them.
First of all, I didn't let them do anything.
I honestly don't care. We're done talking about this.
No, we're not done talking about this.
Yes, we are. If not, I'll just leave. I don't need to be here.
Well, then I guess I'll say my thanks.
Thanks for what? Yelling at you?
No, for being the first person to visit me.
Stop joking, Jay. You've been here for months. There's no way your family or husband hasn't visited you. Damn. That's harsh.
You're telling me. I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay. I won't talk about your shitty husband, and you won't preach your stupid ideals to me either.
He's a really good guy. And he's probably swamped with work and hasn't had the time to come. He is running for governor. Also, my ideals aren't stupid. They're
the betterment of humanity. Yeah. Whatever, Jay. I've heard it all before. I'm tired of it. And really? You're defending him after being alone in jail for how many months without a single visit from him? He's at least called you.
Well, I bet he would if he could.
You're still defending him, Jay. That's the least he could do, are you?
I'm not defending him this time. As a tinker, I have less rights than normal prisoners.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I mean, have you seen this place? I also don't get as much visitation time as other inmates either.
How much longer do we have left then?
I don't know. Alexander will come in whenever he wants and tell us to stop.
So like a babysitter.
Exactly like one.
I mean, at least you don't need to pay for food or bills.
It's not as good as you make it sound.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's not like it's your fault that I'm here. But you are kind of enjoying it.
Hey, I said I was happy about the conviction before I heard your name. I'm not happy that you're in here. Angry, yes, but I don't want you to rot in here. I've heard things about this place.
I've seen what the other guards do to other inmates. The non-tinker ones, at least. Sometimes we'll cross to the other section and, well, it ain't good. Good thing I'm in this wing, at least.
Seems like your guard isn't too bad, too. A bit uptight, though.
Yeah, he's a stickler for the rules. Now, did you really come all this way just to yell at me?
I mean, I did come to vent, but it wasn't the main reason. I want some fucking answers.
How are you going to get answers if you don't want to talk about it?
Well, who said today was my last visit?
You want to come back and talk?
Well, yeah. Regardless of what you did or didn't do, you're still like family.
Thanks. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Why'd you become a tinker anyway?
I already told you it was for...
I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. Give me something else.
Okay. Let me ask you a question first. What do you think about tinkering?
Well, for one, it's dangerous. The government said that messing or modifying with your biology could be harmful to everyone. Like if you get some special tinker disease, it could spread like crazy.
That's just crazy talk. We're not changing our bodies that much. It's not like we're a different species or anything.
Okay, but tinkers could also manufacture a deadly pathogen that targets non-tinkers.
Anyone could do that.
Whatever. I just think that harmful pathogens should be contained and minimized as much as possible to stop diseases.
I agree with that, but what if I was to tell you that a lot of tinkers do prevent harmful pathogens from being spread?
How do you know that all of them do?
Look, we have our own rules of conduct, and we measure the output levels of whatever is released and make sure they're in acceptable ranges.
And what happens if they aren't in acceptable ranges?
If the tinker is smart, then they have a contamination policy. Usually they have a way to clear out any contaminant.
See, you just said smart tinkers. That's just it, though. Isn't that the problem? You guys aren't doctors. So what makes you think that you have the right to put everyone else in danger?
Well, they're our bodies. You guys can't regulate what we do to our bodies just because you don't agree with it.
The moment that you start affecting all of us, then yes, we can dictate what you can do and can't do.
I swear, you never listen to anything I say. The majority of tinkers are careful with their experiments.
Then can you explain the current outbreak we have in the South, then?
I don't know much about the Calzmine virus. I don't even think it was made by terrorists.
Are you saying the virus is fake, then? Mr. Bennett got it, and he's been in the hospital ever since.
I'm getting tired of this shit, Brian. I'm not saying that the virus is fake, but what I am saying is that have you ever thought that maybe, just maybe, it wasn't caused by tinkers?
No. Why the hell would that cross my mind?
Well, who is the other group that could create such a virus?
There's the hospitals, and I guess the government.
See, exactly.
Exactly what? It's not as though those two created the virus. I mean, what would they even gain by doing that?
Really? You have to ask that? Come on, Brian. What could the government or the hospitals possibly gain from manufacturing a virus?
I don't know. I guess they could make them manufacture a cure and make people pay a shit ton of money for it. That's all just conspiracy theories. There's no evidence for that.
Is there any evidence that it was caused by a tinker? I wouldn't know since, I've been trapped in here for a while, but you could go research it.
And why would I want to do research for you?
You don't have to, but it'd probably help you in your bias against tinkers if it was true.
I don't have a bias against tinkers. What they do is dangerous for all of us, and it should be left to the professionals.
You do have a bias against us. Let me tell you something to mull over before you leave.
What?
Remember when Hank was really sick?
Yeah, I remember. He wasn't able to get out of bed some days.
Yeah, I remember you not wanting to come in.
Well, yeah. I hated seeing him like that. All defenseless and shit. There's that one time I did come in to say hi and whatnot, and well, you know.
Yeah, I remember what happened. It wasn't pretty.
That does something to a guy, you know?
You're telling me you weren't the only one who hated seeing him like that. You also didn't have to live with him. You barely came over after that.
I know. Don't think I ever apologized for that. Sorry, man.
No, it's cool.
It's good that he's better thanks to that surgeon. What?
That's where I was going with this. You really think a surgeon would have operated on Hank for free?
Obviously not.
Did you know how much he wanted? How much he valued my brother's life at?
No.
All I'll say is that there was no way we could have gotten that much money. Not in my parents' or even my lifetime.
Wait. Then that means...
Yeah, you guessed it. I did everything I could. I used my connections to try and save Hank, and it worked. But not without some consequences.
Such as?
Well, that's for another time. Anyway, I searched through all of the black clinics. I was finally able to find one that was able to accurately diagnose him and have the proper tools.
What do you mean, accurately diagnose him? Didn't you and your family already know what was wrong with him since you went to an actual hospital?
Well, yeah, but like you said, we're not doctors or bioengineers. So I used his diagnosis as a sort of screening test for the black clinics.
You've been saying that word, black clinic. What do you mean by that?
Hold on. You dislike Tinkers, but you don't even know one of the most basic things about them? It's like one of the first things that pop up on Google when you search about Tinkers.
Shut up. Are you going to tell me or are you just going to make fun of me?
I can't do both?
Jason.
Okay. A black clinic is, as you would guess, a clinic. Except they're a front for Tinker operations. They have everything a Tinker would need, from tools, supplies, to the latest information on a certain procedure or equipment.
You sure you should be telling me this?
Like I said, this is basic shit.
How do you guys stay unnoticed by the government? It has to be something really elaborate since they haven't caught you yet.
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Trade secret.
Come on, Jay.
Why don't you go and become one if you're so damn interested? You think I'd tell you something like that here?
You know I can't do that.
Can't? Or won't?
Well, they're the same thing here, since either way I'm not going to join your merry gang of hackers.
Whatever, suit yourself since you're not getting that out of me.
Fine then.
Wait.
What is it?
Again, thanks for coming, bro. I really appreciated it.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
You too.
Thank you for listening to Episode 1, Trade Secret, of The Glass Appeal. It was written and directed by Elijah Gabriel. Sound design by Maxwell White. The composer for the main theme was Zach Whitowitz. The ending theme composer was Elijah Gabriel. The role of Jason Cawfield was Kyle Gould, Amelia Whitehall as Arizona Johnson, Brian Sampson as Garrett Escobedo, and Alexander Patzer as Justin McCarthy. Like what we do? Consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/throwtopro. That's THROTOPRO. Like this show in particular and want to help get Jason out of jail? Consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/theglassappeal. We'll see you in 2 weeks for Episode 2, Las Vegas Killjoy. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed it.